Yeah, man. At the end of the, at the end when the smoke cleared, there wasn't no winners. We fucked up the value of where we live. Now the gang shit don't mean nothing because you can't be strong if another ethnicity can come up to your corner in your neighborhood, buy it, or tell you either look, sell this or we gonna build a fucking gas station next to it, and you can't do shit about it. So all of that at the end of the day, it fucked us, man. The drugs fucked our community up, and the bullshit beef that we had wasn't about nothing. It wasn't about shit, bro, at the end of the day.
That's FOX, I'm PMD from Westside 11 block, that's the ONE. Anything other than we erase for free. Opposition flatline, they no playing with me. Westside to the full 1100s is on. Welcome to my doghouse, regulator be gone. All we do is gangsta boogie suit, move to the few. Pushing it through, on point, never slipping, dog, walk like a vet. You little rookies want the title, I ain't slanging it yet. We ain't Nathan but some dogs, some Rottweilers for real. Boss OGs and top dollar Sevilles. Big boy trucks with vests with block beaters. Real street stars that box and pop heaters. I pledge my allegiance to 1 and 1.
I went from the 3rd grade to the 5th grade, man, and it kind of fucked me up that they got our shit looking like this. Auntie Cleaners used to be right across the street. Dorothy's Cleaners, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it was like stomping ground, you know what I
Right.
mean? So it was all west side right here. But you got motherfuckers going back this way off Romaine, and you had the big Ray Rays and all this shit, you know what I mean? And you get into the 47, 49 shit back there. But we going back this way right here. But this where I came up at right here, man, in my elementary school. Hurt me to my heart that it's looking like this, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So we're gonna tour around, show you a couple spots, you know what I mean, and really show you how the West was run, you know what I mean? Because at one point, we were all together. We knew motherfuckers we was staticking with. That's why when you look back in the day, 92, 93, well, 93, we had the highest crime rate in the nation. We had like 256 murders per capita. Shit, we beat them out, sadly to say. The first case I caught her on an undercover police officer down the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody know Queenstown. It was some bullshit, but it was what it was. But I show my kids now. Do that look like Daddy?
No.
It doesn't look like Daddy?
No.
That's Daddy.
No.
So.
It looks like somebody that would be boxing. Like a boxer.
What?
Yeah, it looks like a boxer. It looks like a boxer.
Well, Daddy was an attractive young man. Still there. But the fact is, and the thing is, like right now though, bro, like, man, my baby, she'll touch my little wound here on my arm and be like, what's that? And like, I got shot.
I get that.
And she like, shit, who will shoot Daddy? So, man, the transformation from where we came from to where we are right now is, I mean, it's a blessing, bro. All through here, we like coming down Minerva right now.
Yeah.
So, this Minerva, y'all got to excuse the windshield. Truck hit my windshield. Rock came off and hit the windshield. So coming all the way down through here, man, you talking about BOD territory, you know what I mean? That's when you got the Dorseys and the Bobos and the Kevin Sykes, you know what I mean? And they ran this shit right now. And back then, once again, man, we was all friends, bro. You know, people talk a lot of shit because they want to get fame off of the brothers that died and all this shit, you know what I mean? But back then, you couldn't come to Blackstone. You couldn't come here. Blackstone and Minerva. It's all 6-0. That's what you call the BODs or what have you. You couldn't come here. And if you did come here, you came here for a particular reason. You know what I mean? So, but at one point, man, in St. Louis, we were all together. Whether you went to Cook, whether he went to Ford, whether he went to Stowe, whether he went to Little Mitchell, whether he went to Sodan or whatever, we knew each other. So when the gang shit really kicked off, you know, a lot of guys came down from Valley and shit. You know, you got your Hitman T's, you know what I mean? VIP Hitman T. You got the big homie Freeze that came back down because he was tied in. And that's how I got into it, me personally. You know what I mean? So, me personally, I always rep IFGB 9 Deuce. But when the big homie came back down from Valley, we were like, shit, nigga, this is what it is. But through this, it used to be Boys of Destruction right here. We used to be the family, you know what I mean? So when you going back towards South on Goodfella, now you start coming into the Bloodhood, and you can see how close it is, right?
Yeah, right across the street.
Right, exactly, bro. It's right across.
What's up?
Circling back around to the park. All right. That's the homie Watt. You know, he come up under me. You know what I mean? He do his thing, whatever. He these little niggas old shit. You know, so I'm like what they call, not the post, blow my horn. Yeah, nigga, I'm a triple OG. You ask any motherfucker in the city about Fox, they know who I am. If they don't, then that's even better for them. But man, when we came through here, that shit kicked off about 88, 89. And it was real, man. It was real. We were doing shit that shouldn't have been done. You know what I mean? Hold on, man. We were doing shit back then that niggas wasn't doing. It's good. I really talk to you. We finna shoot this documentary about this Crip blood shit. It's the homie right here. Yeah, for sure. You ain't gotta shoot at this.
Hey, who am I sitting with today?
Westside 1100 right here. I'm Bogart Styles, aka PMD. Westside 11's original.
All right.
That borders in between Hamilton and Page, all the way down to Maple and Hamilton, Skinker, and Oakhurst. From Amherst Park to Tapple Park. Initially, 1100 was the family. So it wasn't no 1100. It was just the family.
Some shit we made up.
Some shit
walking down the street like
came about was initially it all started in middle school, like most of these stories start. So it started in middle school.
We all grew up together.
We all grew up together, and it's different now. They don't do that, but we grew up together and went to school together. But at that time, it wasn't no family. They were. Everybody had a little crew or some type of dance name or some shit like that. But during this time, right as crack hit us, my friends, our age group was it was the end of '87. I was in 7th grade, so we weren't all together. We all knew each other, but we weren't hanging together. So at the time, we were all family, but we weren't hanging together. We were hanging together through sports, the park, or football. That's what we did.
Okay.
We were all athletes before all of this stuff.
I don't believe you.
So how the family came along was they were known as the Junior Rockers. That was the Junior, what was it?
Westside.
No. It was the Junior Rockers, Junior Westside Rockers. But for us, how that changed was Coleman's corner store down on Essel and Holdemont moved up to Plymouth and Hamilton. So that became the epicenter for all us to be coming up there. So what happened was we became a family because you had people like Michael Cooper around Oscar Scott. Oscar Scott, Big Mike, Big Coop. You had Oscar Scott around, rest in peace, around Jesse Moore, rest in peace. So we became the family. This all originates from basically us as being children in the neighborhood. At the time, this was a beautiful place to live at. It was working class mixed with with the struggle. So you would have big houses next to apartment buildings that probably had Section 8 involved. So all of us it was just one bowl. It was one bowl of energy and love. But then crack came in. So when crack came, it turned your heroes into, your uncle. Yeah, you lost that authority figure. Yeah, when crack came. So like I was saying, you can come home from school from ready to watch your favorite cartoon, and your TV gone. And then you go over your partner's house, your TV over there. You're like, what the fuck? How this happen? You know what I'm saying? This nigga done sold the TV to the homie, but the homie uncle sell dope. You feel what I'm saying? So after enough of that shit, you start losing your respect for your elders, which push you outside into the streets. And who's outside the street? Your friends, your homies. Hey. So that's how the family got started. It was a multitude of every street over here. It was Maple, Horton, Bartman, Edsu, Suburban, Goodfellow, a part of Goodfellow, Julian, Hamilton, Plymouth, and Bartman. It was all of these streets. That's the makeup of what the zone is, 1100. So during that time, you had people that were building off the hustle. Crack was, it was the new thing. All of this stuff was new. Everything was new. Hip hop was on fire. Like your favorite rappers that are who are icons now were on fire at the time. So everything was new. The hip hop was new. Young black people getting money was new. All this shit was one thing. It was like if we was on a table and you had a card and you was scraping us off and to the side, putting us in a bowl. In this bowl, you got cocaine, weed, and all the other good shit. And you just pushed all these kids into it. They gonna feel like, damn, this is a high like no other. And that's what happened to us. So out of that became, you start getting young people getting money. And when the young people start getting money, we still kids. We still kids. We still doing young people shit, right? All of us wasn't the same age. Like you got us between 14 and 20. That's a big gap.
I watch niggas scrape the blender, ain't leave me out of ground. We got booby traps and blenders, nigga, what you tryna spend? My little bro, they beat the road up, shit, I call a Pacquiao. Me got 45 yards, long road, walk it down. On the jail car potato like a baby on the way. He told me focus on this music shit and get us out the way.
You got like this right here, these the youngest of the youngest.
You got a couple generations.
Look, you got the OGs, then you got the big homies, then you got the little homies, then you got the foxes type shit. So these the youngest ones. So we above them, he above us, but like me and bro, we all in the same generation type shit. Us right here the same generation. They all the same generation. They the same generation type shit. You know what I'm saying? He the only one of his generation out here right now, for real.
Alright.
Everything live before. Like, we all 18, 17. Yeah. Keeping everything going for real.
But this the other generation of that, it's the same thing, all this shit the same shit, but like it's 20 and 30 years under that generation, you know what I'm saying? Like same shit going, we still pushing the music, you know what I'm saying? It's probably dysfunctional, but it's all the family though, you know? Got the members right here with us, bro. Everybody do music damn near, bro. Everybody done turned up, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's what's going on out here. I'm biggest fella. Y'all already know who I am.
Big in this motherfucker.
Say y'all names, man.
Where? Big where?
Yeah, Jason, Lil Z, Nezo B, all the smackers. Yeah, I came from the Gordons, bro. I came from the Gordons and shit. Just little project baby and shit.
This hospital right here, reason thing, it ain't right there no more. Delmore.
Who did get in here?
Definitely born in the hood.
Yeah.
You know. Born in this motherfucker, ain't go nowhere else.
This shit really started on some with us, our generation, like on some stealing core shit. That's what we turned up at. Like, everything happened out the core.
I ain't gonna fake it, stealing whatever you got. I ain't gonna fake it.
Nah, out the core it started, that's where it started at. Like, you get your money out this bitch, you live out this bitch, everything get done out this core, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you come from this section on God, like, you gonna know what side to put your rag on, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, like more so now today, it don't even be more so about gang banging though.
could be more so about like your squad, where you from type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it gangster. Like I came to the hood in '98. I was young. I was 8 years old. I'm from the Gordon 1267 apartment C. You know, when I came, my first day in the hood, shit, I fought everybody in the hood. But we had a big ass fight. After that day, everybody started coming to the crib, asking us to come outside and shit. Booty Head, his brother Mayo. You know, I'm up under YG, Ricos, the Fred Dogs, the High Rise. You know, they all gone now. Them my big homeboys. I'm a generation over them. You know, but yeah, back then, it was love out here. It's totally different than how it is now. You know, I ain't come up under their era of the cars. Nah, we was in the hood. 6 in the morning, all day, every day. Skipping school, the apartments right here. Goddamn me, to your left. Everybody going to the store and shit. We're going in the apartments every day. We be kicking Israel Park right here. They knocked everything down and built a new park. But yeah, I'm up under goddamn me, Fred Dog, them. They used to be crazy around here for real. I got into that blood shit. Like, that was the first thing I ever knew. A gang, I already liked the red, so I came down here and found out it was blood. I'm 7, 8 years old, you hear me? Oh, I'm loving it. And it's number love. It was like it was a unit. Even though it's different sections in the hood, you got the Penn Nates, you got Plymouth Rock, you got BM, the Village, Gordon, Maple, Bournemouth. It was different sections, but it was one section, you know? Like Fox and them doing big homeboys, you know, but yeah, there was love down here. Number love. Free game, man. Free Myron, man. Free Drake. Free Lil Bill. Free Joker. Free game.
That's the beginning right here. Right. Before y'all niggas was born. That's the beginning right there. Look, read my number, nigga. Yeah, that's me, nigga. Real talk on blood.
So, got to.
I appreciate y'all doing this with me.
For shit show though, tap in. Biggest fan on all platforms. Tay B11 on all platforms. Let's OB on all platforms. Easy Squeeze Your Measy on all platforms.
Lil West, man, come pull up on me.
Lil West don't be
know
on
what the
shit.
fuck going on.
He from the village.
I ain't with all that. You can't come follow me. Come pull up.
Free Joe. Free Yanni out there. Bro, Myron.
Free all the
homeboys. Bro, crack that door.
Free my Uncle T-Dog. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
You crack that gate, let him go.
And at the time over here in this park right here, it was ran by Fat Tur and his brothers and all of them. And Big Ant used to come through. He got money. Our Uncle Clint that just left, they was out here hustling. They ran the park. We was kids. And when it was our turn, the stronger we got, the more that they had to say, damn, either you gonna fuck with us or you gonna have to leave. And that's how it went. It was like, from that point on, wasn't the blood shit, the blood stuff was on its way. It was there, but it wasn't taken seriously just yet. And then, when the blood and Crip stuff finally hit, everybody wasn't all the way with it like that. They didn't take it seriously until one of us got fucked up. When somebody got hurt, then everybody like, before that you find little traces of blue, little this, that, and the other. But when somebody got hurt, it made you say, damn, I'm involved because I love this dude. My dedication was never the Bloods. My dedication and loyalty was to my friends. And that's how we got in this situation. So from there, but I can't speak for all my partners. Everything that I'm saying is for me. My partners, though, was Bloods to the core. Me, nigga, I was just finding out who the fuck Bobby Seale was. I was just finding out about the Black Panthers. I was just finding that shit out when Bloods and Crips came. So here we are. We young, we kids, we don't know shit, but you falling in the money. Your parents ain't got to buy you no clothes no more. You can buy them on your own. And the respect for your elders is out the door because most people you know are getting high. So with that being said, that drew us closer together. So from every street, we coming up on Plymouth and Hamilton because that was the epicenter of this whole neighborhood. Plymouth and Hamilton was where it was cracking at. It wasn't Holdemite, it wasn't the Gardens, it wasn't none of that. It was Plymouth and Hamilton.
That's when we had a liquor store up on Plymouth and Hamilton.
Yeah.
And the Phoenix.
It was the Phoenix. It was defending.
machine.
Yeah, so for all the young people who don't know that, the Gardens, you wanted to live here. You wanted to live here. It wasn't hell. It wasn't some place that. It wasn't none of that shit that y'all be hearing about now. You wanted to live there. This was the opposite of the courts. You feel what I'm saying?
What y'all see now is
What y'all see now wasn't like that. You wanted to live down here. So with that being said, you had to have people who would defend it. And that's where we came in at. You dig what I'm saying? You had people coming through here all the time trying to either set up shop or make you claim what they was claiming over there in their spot. So it made you have to get down with the shit.
1100 in the jungle, man.
I mean, it is now.
I'll tell you like this. Like the homie, he didn't give a fuck. Because he was trapped in the shit.
Yeah.
When the blood shit came, nigga, 87, 88, nigga, I'm on board.
Right.
Period. I was
Yeah,
the blood.
he was the blood,
Period.
bro.
That was the end of that shit. Right.
Yeah.
The big homie came down, Freeze came down, and Birdie 6'4", because his people's tied up and balanced. He come down here with that shit talking about ILGB, Inglewood, Gangsta Blood, 9 Deuce. Because like Mark said, we was already called the family.
Yeah.
Because that's our neighborhood, family.
Yeah.
So niggas start equating that shit
With Inglewood.
when all the Crips came down, got fucking with these niggas that we was cool with.
Yep.
Not because we still on the hood shit.
Right.
Them niggas start running with the Crips,
Yeah.
change their name from the
Yeah,
OOs
yeah.
to, you know what I mean? So when that shit there happened, we was like, fuck it. We catching heat. Man, we walking down the street, me, Q, CK, rest in peace. We walking down the street, I'm like, man, nigga, we ain't never been to battle. Fuck that. Originally, it was called AGGB, Afro Gordon Gangsta Blood.
And it was also HGB,
Exactly.
Hold of My Garden Block, which ended
That
up
we
being Hold of My
transferred to-
Gangsta Blood. So
Exactly.
that's what it really was. And it all, well, none of us, we was all athletes before this shit. We wasn't out here trying to be gangsters, none of that shit. You got pushed into that shit, man. And once you got good at the shit, though.
But when I got good at that shit, it was like that.
Yeah.
So when I come through and I fuck with the homies, I be like, man, they know I ain't on no bullshit. Nigga, I got grandbabies. But I'm gonna fuck with you. It's my home.
Yeah.
You are not gonna change who I am and how I think. I respect how you think. You gotta respect me. So when I come through fucking with Mayos and all that shit, the wops and shit, nigga, why you got on all that motherfucking flu? Now, if it offend a motherfucker, that mean you don't need to be here. You understand what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna respect you, you gonna respect me. So I look at the young generation now, they fuck with each other. The homie, man, that's my dude. Cripped out, it's all good. So even with all the mass destruction, even with all the mass destruction, because shit, man, when I look at motherfuckers talking about niggas on high pursuits and all this shit, crash, nigga, we did the same goddamn thing.
20 years ago.
I went from being called Fox to Scando.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm running up in that motherfucker. Nigga, I got 8 or 9 motherfucking stolos on the block. We going riding tonight. What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? We going riding tonight.
Came through here in '89,
Man,
the summertime of '89, when MC Light was out and that shit was on the radio. We had 14 stolen cars flying through this motherfucker.
I know.
One night.
So
Remember
I
that?
understand.
From the inception of all of that with blood, but it was also.
You know what I mean?
What don't
Real
never
talk.
get told, it wasn't just us, because that attitude rolled over to the women. We had the West Side Posse with us. We had girls over here that was like that.
That'll
So
whoop a nigga. Big
we
Thunder.
and I gotta say that this was Rochelle and them.
Yeah.
So with Rochelle and they were all out of Sodan. They were all out of Sodan. So what happened was our alliance with the West Side Posse was good because our girls was cool with them. So they would come up here and hoop with us. And we was all cool before they became the they ended up being the scan. But it was still all love. So I'm just saying how usually I tell you how the females keep up a bunch of bullshit, but our women mended alliances we was cool with Eastgate we was cool with Eastgate at first before everything went to hell because of them. And I think I was telling him earlier, I said we started pulling them burners out on niggas because of how we come from the bum rush era, where niggas was getting their ass beat by 20 people. So that was starting to make me pull a burn out. I wasn't finna get whooped like that.
That's what made it happen with the niggas across the river. They jumped on Wayne.
But it was,
They almost knocked Wayne. I socked it out this motherfucker out. Boy, we got on them. Man,
yeah,
that's what kicked it off.
It was a lot going on.
That's what kicked it off.
It was a lot going on, man. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on.
Then we involved in shit, right?
It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. But the origins of that stuff started with, we was just out here living, bro. And it got pressed when other people from other areas was trying to press over here. So it made us have to, you know, either you had to get down with us or you had to get out the way.
So we was cool with everybody.
Everybody was.
But we didn't fuck with nobody.
I think what got with us, man, is a lot of us got locked up at an early age, man. And a lot of them was out here with no guidance. A lot of shit that had to fend on their own. You know what I'm saying? But they just like us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the young niggas, bro.
You know I did.
They just like us. When I say they just like us, bro, they just like us. You know,
I think I did.
how we been here from day one, not left for the period of times that we all left, shit probably would have been different, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. Some neighborhoods have generations. We got generations, bro. We got generations over here, you know. And sometimes it make little patches, but patches ain't shit when love overcome all that shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we talk about stolen cars and shit, and going from shooting out our own shit. You did? Real talk. And the Crip shit, when we talk about them niggas was thoroughs too. Motherfuckers ain't talking about that, but them niggas was thoroughs, bro. We had to go against some thorough motherfuckers to be thoroughs. They was thoroughs. You know? We wasn't bullshitting, they wasn't bullshitting. We lost motherfuckers, they lost motherfuckers, man. Did straight up, you know. But all the streets that they talk about, Plymouth and Hamilton, Maple, all that shit made us.
Yep.
Because it took Maple, you know what I'm saying, to stand on business so motherfuckers knew if you came down Maple trying to get to the mountain, them niggas gonna tax your ass.
Yeah,
if you came Plymouth and Hamilton way, goddamn, to try to get to the mountain, they gonna tax your ass. So 1-1 wasn't built by itself, man. It took a creative of all of us, bro.
It was just a way to identify the area, bro. It wasn't
But we was some raw ass niggas, bro, because some hoods got 1 or 2 niggas that was thoroughs.
Yeah.
We was all thoroughs. We put belt to ass. I'm still with it. Straight up. We put belt to ass, bro. Straight up, you know. But me and this nigga, we left like just weeks apart, man.
Man, yep.
You know, I went to jail for 21 years, bro. He left for like 10, 15, bro. Some of these neighborhoods, man, we lost our life at an early age for some of this shit, man. This nigga, same shit with police, fucking the police up, you dig? You know, all of us, man, you know. And now you look around, man, we talking about 30 years later, bro, some hoods don't even hide this, man. You go through some neighborhoods, man, it's a whole nother hood now. But you come through this motherfucker, it's still what it was 30 years ago. The ones, however you want to say it, call it or do it, it's still the ones. You know, just our generation was, man, it was just a lot of love, man. You can walk out the house and niggas give you a zip.
But look, it was a lot of money, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a lot of opportunity,
money,
bro. It was a lot of
so you ain't
opportunity.
had time to be static with motherfuckers, nigga. You can be broke today, get $50
right back on
and start popping goddamn me Friday by Sunday, nigga. You copping, you know what I mean?
And another thing about our block, bro, when you talk about 1-1, everybody got bloodlines, man. Like, I got family over here. This my family. Everybody out here, bro, we got families, bro. We got like 4 generations over here, bro. You know?
Can I tell them about some of this beef squash? A lot of that beef squash because we had kids with each other's neighborhood. So a lot of these little dudes that claim 1-1 or whatever else, they blood. They some kin right now. So it didn't make sense for us to keep killing each other. Motherfuckers family. That's the problem with Bloods and Crips. St. Louis too small. All of us some kin each other. Done.
Look, we want playing again. I ain't just bossing ball. I'm just telling the truth, man. We put belt the ass, man. Motherfuckers got tired of it, bro. They be calling like stop. Straight up, we put belt the ass, bro. I ain't straight up. We put belt the ass. Straight up. And we love all of us, but we put belt the ass. Shit, I ain't gonna fake it. We put belt the ass. Shit.
That's what it is, man. We're gonna look for a part 2.
Appreciate it.